weekend analysis, preparing for a new week for our hedging trading strategy. All right, so now this is a new week, and what I want to do in this particular analysis, I'm going to show you two things. First thing will be the analysis, and then the second thing I will show you the account balance. This is a very let's call it the smallest account balance you can see, because we're testing various account sizes with this strategy. So we're going to be testing a small account size. In fact, there's even an account that is smaller than this that we're also testing. And I'm going to show that to you. All right, but this one now is starting. This one is for this week, so we're going to use and put up the challenge, because our goal for every account is a minimum of or average of 2% daily. Then for the week, we're looking at between 5 to 10%. So let's say 1 to 2% daily, and then 5 to 10% for the week. You are trading for 5 days in the week. So by Friday, we'll cut all the trades and take the profit and then resume the following week. So that's just the goal, right? So we're going to be doing that. I will show you two different accounts right here. In fact, three accounts right here, okay? So let's get down first to analyze this. So this is a Euro USD chart, and we're about to, what we just do in the analysis, first off, let's confirm what trend are we expecting in the coming week. What trend are we expecting in the coming week? So let me quickly check that. I could still use this to do it though. So let's look at the weekly now. This week we are entering is the last week of the month of January. All right, these are the plotted hedging lines. The lines we'll be using for the hedging. So if you see the template and you open it and expand it, this is the way it will be. So you just begin to make your adjustments, which we're about to do right now. On the monthly charts, now if you look at the monthly charts, this may not be very clear. So let me open a new chart altogether and use it for. Okay, let's get down to it. So now we are looking for the trend. Though if you are using this strategy, you don't really want to pay much attention to what direction the market is going, but it's important you do, because if you understand market structure, you make more money with the strategy. If you understand market structure and follow it, you make more money. If you understand the direction of the market, understand what's happening, you will definitely make more money, because it will enable you to at some point cut off the losers who are against the primary trend. So if you cut them off, then your winners will now ride. Sometimes the loser may not necessarily be the one that is winning. The loser may be that, okay, you are on 20 pips or 30 pips plus in profit, right? And then that may be the loser, because it's against the trend and will soon be wiped out. That profit may be soon wiped out, while the winner may be even the one that is on negative balance 20 or 30 or more. And then you see that, okay, the trend is in this direction, so you decide to take your profit on that one that is already winning, which is the loser actually. And then before you know it, the market will now turn to go follow the direction and erase the losses and then still give you the winner. So the more attention you pay to your trade, to this business, the more money you are going to make. So please take note of this as a piece of advice from me, or a quick tip, or secret, whatever you call it. All right, let's get there. So now here is the monthly chart, and from the market structure we see here, between here and here, what we have is a downtrend. So what we have here is a downtrend, right? So what we have here is a downtrend, Euro USD, and okay, so this is a down channel. All right, so now, but in the immediate time here, you have if it closes this way this coming week, if the month closes this way, obviously you have a bearish engulfing pattern. Okay, But that's not our concern in any case. If you are doing hedging, you don't really want to concern yourself with that. You just need to just know. So have that in mind. Then on the weekly time frame, what we have here currently, we have um, the comparing the 2 weeks here. You have a lower low. The low of this immediate past week versus the week before it is lower. So you have a lower low and a lower high. And what does that tell us? It tells us that the coming week has a higher probability of being bearish too, but it will still go up and come down. But it may also record a new low and still have a lower high by the time it closes. All right, but then if you now look at the structure, overall structure here, you see that it's sideways on the weekly, is sideways. All right, now let's come down to daily. So on the daily time frame, what we have here on the daily time frame is that we also have a lower low and a lower high comparing the last 2 days, Friday and Thursday. We have a lower low and a lower high. And if you even compare Thursday and Wednesday, you also have a lower low and a lower high. But on Wednesday versus Tuesday, you have a higher high and a higher low, also forming a bullish engulfing bet. Then it was violated, right? It would have been a reversal going up, but then it was violated on Thursday. Okay, so now you have that. But if you now look at between here and here, through the month of January, the trend you can see has been a downward trend, even though it's not very strong. All right. Okay. So now that's what we have there. And we can also plot the channel. So if you understand primary trend, secondary trend, and minor trend. So this is the primary trend based on what we have here through the month of January. Okay, so you can now begin to look for the secondary trend and the minor trend. This is not trend we're doing. So let me just quickly go scroll over to 4 hours. So on 4 hours, here's what we have. Here's what we have on 4 hours. It's still bearish, right? It's still bearish. The structure shows bearish. Yeah, it's still bearish. So even though it's pretty sideways around here, okay, if you look at this move from here down here and then here, so this is like a bearish flag. So this is like a bearish flag, but then let's continue. So with what we have here now, in the coming week, we are expecting a continuation of the bearish movement or a break of this to start a bullish move. Whatever happens, just have this in mind. So we're going to, okay, let me bring in markets changer here so that we'll be able to switch to other instruments thereafter. Okay, so now I want to come back to this 1 hour. So let's go to 4 hours first and make some adjustments. So we can see that moves happened this week. There's some moves that happened this week. There's a new low made lower than the previous week, all right? And then there was a high which was not up to the high of the previous week. So let's see what adjustments we can make. First off, we can't make any adjustment with this. This one still remain intact, but we can make adjustment to this. So I can adjust the top here. Okay, I can make that. Let me even see whether it has a brother or sister. Okay, I could come to this one. Let's see. Okay, this one has a brother, double top. All right, double top. That top here, and also you see another one here, and that one. So it's a stronger. So we can leave it there. Remember that nothing is cast on stone here. Uh, use what works for you, okay? But just make sure you get closest to the top or closest to the bottom. So I leave it there. And the price there is 1.09286. So we have the buy will now be at 1.09. 386. Okay, so that's the buy now, and the sell will be at 1.09186. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's adjust this one too. So this one will now go down. I'm taking this because of this double bottom here. Okay, so that's that now. So what we'll now do, we'll be looking for, let's just be sure that the zones qualify as hedging zones. Let's check between here and here is 58, 59. Okay, that's cool. And here now has widened 107. The distance from here, that's 08760. 0876. Okay, up here we have, okay, 51 is correct, it's cool. Here we have 53, cool. So that aligns too. So we have that. Okay, beautiful. So we have that now. So what we'll now be looking at now will be a sell here and a buy here. Sell limit here, buy stop here, sell limit here, buy stop here, and targets. So between here now, we can now check the target. If I sell here, here will be 33 pips. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so sell stop here, buy limit here, sell stop here. Okay, so that's what we'll be having for EURUSD. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hedging zones for EURUSD this week. So I promised you the second thing I will show you will be the account balance for this, which will include it in the challenge for this week. There will be a challenge this week on turning in between 1 to 2% daily and 5 to 10% for the week. Okay, so let me show you the account balance for this. You can see that balance 26.09, credit 30, equity is 56. So the account balance is starting at equity of 56. So now we're going to write it down, and the way it's going to be is that when there is a profit, when we close a trade on a profit, I'm still going to explain this when we start the challenge. When we close the trade on a profit, the profit will be added to the balance. You see, it's 26.09. So if we make $2, it will be added, it becomes 28.09. The credit remains the same. And then if all trades are closed, the equity will also increase by that too. So that's the way this is going to be. I hope that's clear. So that's the balance. Those are the two things I said I will show you in this particular video. So I've shown you the analysis and I've shown you the account balance. So we're going to the next video where we will now be analyzing another instrument, probably GBP USD. So see you there.